Please invite our next panel, which consists of Dwayne Cosby, Srini Krishnamurthy, and Alison Sawgraves, talking to you about global multi-sourcing transformation. Please welcome Alison. I guess we got to get the word out to Srini. Well, even as we do so, I guess I have the dubious distinction of introducing myself. I'm the moderator of this panel as well. I wanted to just bring your attention to one slight change in my own career. I'm now CEO of PowerShare, not as listed the Global Outsourcing Leadership Institute. The institute was recently acquired by PowerShare. The institute actually did research on outsourcing performance. It had come up with a composite measure of overall outsourcing performance called the outsourcing quotient, and PowerShare has acquired that, and we've been implementing that in a number of businesses. So I see our panel is here, so I'm delighted to welcome you all. As you can tell, some of these are, in fact, past panelists. We featured them earlier. This is an all-star panel. These are three of possibly the most experienced managers we have in the outsourcing firmament. So it's an especial delight for us to have them here. What we're going to do, given that we've lost some opportunities to interact with the panels earlier, we're going to really focus on some initial observations by each of the panelists on some key questions and then leave the rest of the time open for questions. So please do get yourself ready to ask them some interesting and tough questions. If I may ask you, each of you panelists, beginning with Srini, then we'll follow with Dwayne, and then end up with Alison, that if you could just briefly tell us a little bit about your personal responsibilities right now. Also, if you could, your path to this position, this mighty position that you occupy in your organizations, certainly the journey of your own organization to its current level of maturity that you're actually engaging in, and have some experience in multi-sourcing, outsourcing, multi-sourcing with multiple vendors. And then finally, your overall strategy and experience with regard to multi-sourcing. So if you could recall those 5 elements, if not, I'll coach you through your. So Srini, please.
Great, thanks. I'll start. I currently head the outsourcing, offshore, and services sourcing function at MassMutual, and I've been here with MassMutual the last 5 months. Prior to that, I built the sourcing program at the Hartford Insurance Group, and I was there about 5 years, had responsibility for IT, business process sourcing. And prior to that, I was at Capital One, and I led various IT and business process outsourcing initiatives. And prior to that, I'm dating myself. I used to be on the dark side and was a consultant. So.
Sounds like a familiar story. I run the reengineering department at Ameriprise as part of our strategic transformation group, which consists of reengineering, procurement, real estate, as well as our captive center in India. I've been with the company now for 5 years. Prior to that, worked as a consultant to American Express, and specifically the American Express financial advisory component of the company. Over the last 5 years, developed our offshore and BPO plan, put that in place, as well as our plans and strategy around our captive center. Prior to this life, I worked in strategy consulting, most recently technology consulting prior to that, and originally started my career as an ASIC designer, working in chip design for a couple of large companies, and it's been a slow migration to today's state.
Thank you. Alison?
Hi, I'm Alison Sawgraves. I am the Global Sourcing Director for a top 20 U.S. bank. I've been in that role for about 5 years. Prior to that, I've been at the bank a number of years. I've been in technology roles, operations roles, finance strategy, a variety of different